Hey guys, welcome to another episode of ROAM Overlanding. Today we are continuing the build on Roelf's Landcruiser 79 and we are here at Bushtech. It is time to get this vehicle overland ready. Last episode we got all the suspension and everything sorted out, but today we're going to be adding a bit of weight to the vehicle. We got the canopy going on, we're going to be doing the cupboards and all the accessories and stuff inside the canopy. We're going to do the drawer system and we're going to look at doing the dual battery system. But today we just want to get the basics sorted out so that we can start getting a bit of weight on the vehicle and start planning the dual battery install and all of the other stuff. So let's get the vehicle in the workshop and get everything installed.
This is not the first time Roelf has reversed into the fitment bay at Bushtech Canopies, and I don't think it'll be the last. His cruiser is now ready to turn into an overlanding rig.
Compared to the Hilux, it's massive. It looks almost double the height.
The cupboards are going to be huge.
The cupboards are huge, and they're much deeper as well. There's no going back now.
No. Now it's becoming an overlander.
Yep. When you pull the grinder and the drill out, that's how you build an overlander.
After dust sealing the tub, it's time to put on the canopy itself. This would be Roelf's fourth Bushtech canopy and his second on a Landcruiser, so he knew exactly what he wanted on his canopy. I think the color scheme of the black frame and the dark grey doors suits the vehicle color perfectly. And he went with lights, insulation, the sliding table bracket, an ammo box holder with a false floor, and two cupboards. The perfect way to start out a canopy build.
So how's that transformation? This is freaking epic. The canopy is massive in comparison to the Hilux. Double stack the ammo boxes at the back there. The cupboards are huge. So this is a fantastic platform for Roelf to kind of work on and build his way up.
So on the left-hand side of the vehicle, this cupboard, this is going to become the kitchen cupboard. So plates, glasses, cups, all those things. I even want to custom fit the jet boil right in here. So I don't have to dig into a bag to find something to make a cup of coffee quickly. So this cupboard is massive compared to what we're used to on the Hilux. So you're going to fit a lot more in here than your average kitchen cupboard. It's going to be a bit of work, but at the end of the day, the reward will be great. We have the drop-down table from Bushtech. It clips on. It's so easy to clip on and off. It literally just goes on like that. It folds away and it goes into a bag inside the canopy wherever you feel like you want to mount the bag. There's a couple of options with that, which is cool as well. And it just gives you that immediate accessibility out your kitchen, put something down on your coffee station, gin bar, whatever you want to call it, it can be named. So something that I'm very familiar with is the pull-out table in the top of the canopy here. I've used it on the previous cruiser and the Hilux. It is an essential piece of kit for overlanding.
So I think we're done here at Bushtech for today. The next time we come through here, we're going to be doing the whole drawer system, the water tanks, all of the stuff to really get this thing rigged out properly. We've got to get the dual battery system done, get a fridge in here, and that is going to be really, really awesome. So we'll catch up with you guys once we come back to Bushtech.
It's now time to kick this build up a notch. Roelf's drawer system was ready. It's the latest version of the Bushtech drawer system, with lockout drawers, a new lighter weight construction, cutting down the weight almost 20%, yet still keeping it super strong. New cutouts for front-facing screens on fridges, and even had a nice update to the fridge cage. They also developed a new fridge mounting plate, which secures the fridge for even the most intense off-road conditions. What I love about the Bushtech drawer system is their cable chain for the fridge, so that keeps cables out of the way of the sliding system and gives you a neat Anderson plug on the back of the fridge drawer.
This is looking absolutely incredible. I'm pretty jealous. It's fantastic. You just got so much useful space in the cruiser because the canopy is so big. So yes, the little drawer here is a bit smaller than in my car, but you've got huge space on the sides here because of that wheel well on the inside. So he's rocking a 215 amp hour lithium battery in there. He's going to be able to fit ARB double twin compressor in there We're going to be able to fit water pumps, all sorts of things on the other side. You've still got room behind the fridge to be able to pack stuff. You've got the space underneath the ammo box holder at the back. You can stack double ammo boxes, 3 across the back there as well. I mean, the options are endless when it comes to the cruiser. So I think this is going to be a fantastic step forward, and this rig is going to be incredible on our next big overlanding trip. So Roelfie has been busy while I've been away in the Western Cape. He's done a few little things in the bakkie already, so it's looking good. Making some good progress here. Today everything's going to get bolted on, installed properly, and we're going to have this Manager 30 up and running.
The heart of any good overlanding setup is the 12-volt system. And for this build, we partnered up with Redarc and went for the Manager 30, their all-in-one DC-DC charging system. It packs a punch of having a 30 amp DC-DC charger combined with solar charging and an impressive 30 amp AC-DC charger too. Combo that with incredible metrics and battery analysis and you have yourself one seriously impressive system. And this and any Redarc products are available through 4x4 Mega World in South Africa. Roelf was very lucky to have G's Autoelectrical come through to Landcruiser Heaven for the day and help out with some wires. He really helped bring a professional level to running all the cables. Roelf's plan was all coming together, and all his laser cut parts and powder coated covers were looking great, and this is sure to be one amazing setup by the time everything is up and running.
Go down one more there. And then you got solar info there as well. So it's basically all the same that's on my Red Vision.
Exactly.
That's nice. I like that.
So let's see how they match. It says it's pulling 1.4 amps.
That's all your lights and stuff.
Oh, the battery's got a BMS inside it. So this is Bluetooth to the battery straight. So there you can see the battery saying 1.4 amps draw, and
Manager 30 saying the
saying
same.
1.4
So this one's going to live in the car when you're driving and you want to keep tabs on your battery system.
on the phone.
And then when you're at camp and you just want a more kind of analog look at it, it's right there.
Yep.
Awesome. Oh, digital still. But
Amazing,
whatever.
eh?
Very, very cool. Hey, we live in the future. 32 amp in. So there, charging battery 30.9 amps. Alrighty, so we are back the next day. Yesterday was a huge day working on the battery system. We got a hell of a lot done, but there is still things to do. Mount water pump, sleeve all the wires, pull the wires in for the fridge, interior, switches, mount a board, and mount and wire the inverter. So there's still some activities to do here, but we are definitely getting very close to wrapping up the rear end of the cruiser. At the moment, it looks like madness in here, but it's organized chaos. So currently we are charging up the lithium battery from the AC power on the Manager 30. So there is a cable plugged in over there, and that is charging up through the Manager 30 from mains power, giving the battery all the goodness that it needs to get to full. Once the battery gets to full, then the Manager 30 is going to know
everything about the battery, and it'll be able to give you a lot more kind of information on the battery's percentage and life, how long it'll take to charge. All that stuff will start happening over there. So the moment we can see we've got the 12 volts coming from the main battery and we've got the 240, we also need to get the solar set up. So at the moment we're under a bit of a time crunch because this weekend is actually the outdoor and 4x4 expo here in, well, it's going to be in Pretoria, and we're going to be joining Bushtech at the stand. So this cruiser needs to get ready for the show, but we're going to be basically unveiling this vehicle for the first time to all of you guys there at the show. So it's going to be really awesome to see and to try and see what everybody thinks about it and show everybody all the awesome kit we've got on it. And it's really quite an impressive vehicle. So it's going to be nice to be able to kind of introduce everybody to an exciting new ROAM vehicle. And we're going to be launching the new trip and all of that stuff. So it's a big weekend for us this weekend. So we've got a lot of pushing to do. It is now Sunday and we have until Friday to get everything done and dusted on Roelf's vehicle. We've still got to go to Easy On and we've got to put on the load bars and the rooftop tent and the awning and the roof rack and all that stuff. So we've still got quite a bit to do. Roelf has been working painstakingly every day on the cruiser, getting little jobs done here and there, and the cruiser was really starting to take shape and his vision was coming together beautifully. Luckily, he still had an Easy On Blade rooftop tent from his previous Hilux and could swap it over onto the cruiser. So today we were only looking at topping on a new awning, shower cube and a front roof rack at Easy On. These are the finishing touches to the truck that give us the comfort and great quality of life when we are out on our trips.
Good.
There is a buzz of excitement this morning around at Bushtech. Today we are heading to the SA Outdoor 4x4 Expo. We got the last few little touches to do on the Landcruiser, which we are going to be unveiling today at the show for the very first time. Today's the prep day. There's a little bit of stuff going on there today, maybe a few people coming through, but really tomorrow is the big day, Saturday. A lot of people are going to come through. We're going to see a lot of fans of the show. We're going to chat to some people coming through to the Bushtech stand. It's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. Anyways, we got the last few little things to sort out here and we're hitting the road. We made it to the show. All that was left now was the last minute christening.
It's now officially a ROAM vehicle.
The push to this point on the cruiser has been crazy, and Roelf actually got up to a lot more than what we saw on camera in this episode. So in the next episode we will take you through all the interior modifications he has made, as well as the performance, exhaust and gearing. We are really close to our next big trip and it's going to be great to see this cruiser out in the bush where it belongs. Thank you to the team at Bushtech for the support throughout the project, and to Landcruiser Heaven for giving us a place to work on the vehicle. Without every person involved in this build, it just wouldn't have been possible. It was also so awesome getting to meet with what felt like hundreds of people who watch and enjoy ROAM Overlanding adventures, and I'm sure we will be back to another 4x4 Expo in the future.